So we continue on reading Srimad Bhagavatam. Today is reading Canto 2, Chapter 10, Text 30. Nididhyaso Atma Mayam Hridayam Nirabhidyata Tataha Manaha Chandraha Iti Sankalpaha Kamaha Eva Cha Nididya Soratma Mayam Hridayam Nirabhidyata Tato Manas Chandra Iti Sankalpah Kama Eva Cha Nididya Soratma Mayam Hridayam Nirabhidyata Tato Manas Chandra Iti Sankalpah Kama Eva Cha Nididya Soratma Mayam Hridayam Nirabhidyata Tato Manas Chandra Iti Sankalpah Kama Eva Cha Nididya Soratma Mayam Hridayam Nirabhidyata Tato Manas Chandra Iti Sankalpah Kama Eva Cha
Nididya
Soratma Mayam Hridayam Nirabhidyata Tato Manas Chandra Iti Sankalpah Kama Eva Cha Mataji. Nididya Soratma Mayam Hridayam Nirabhidyata Tato Manas Chandra Iti Sankalpah Kama Eva Cha Nididya Soratma Mayam Hridayam Nirabhidyata Tato Manas Chandra Iti Sankalpah Kama Eva Cha Nididya Soratma Mayam Hridayam Nirabhidyata Tato Manas Chandra Iti Sankalpah Kama Eva Cha Nididya So being desirous to know Atma Mayam own energy Hridayam the location of the mind Nirabhidyata was manifested Tataha thereafter Manaha the mind Chandraha the controlling deity of the mind the moon Iti this Sankalpaha determination Kamaha desire Eva as much as Cha also. Translation. Then there was a desire to think about the activities of his own energy. Then the heart, the seat of the mind, the moon, determination and all desire became manifested. Purport. The heart of every living entity is the seat of the Supersoul, Paramatma, a plenary expansion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Without his presence, the living entity cannot get into the working energy according to his past deeds. The living entities who are conditioned in the material world are manifested in the creation in terms of respective inclinations inherent in them, and the requisite material body is offered to each and every one of them by the material energy under the direction of the Supersoul. This is explained in Bhagavad Gita 9.10. Then therefore the Supersoul is situated in the heart of the conditioned soul. The requisite mind is manifested in the conditioned soul, and he becomes conscious of his occupation as one is conscious of his duty after waking up from slumber. Therefore, the material mind of the living entity develops when the Supersoul sits on his heart, after which the mind, the controlling deity moon, and then the activities of the mind, namely thinking, feeling, and willing, all take place. The activities of the mind cannot begin without the manifestation of the heart, and the heart becomes manifested then the Lord wants to see the activities of the material creation. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Budaya Shumati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi Guruvani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunya Vadi Pashtya Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasti Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Nididya Surat Mamayam Hridayam Nirabhidyata Tato Manaschandra iti Sankalpa Kama Evacha. Then there was a desire to think about the activities of his own energy, then the heart, the seat of the mind, the moon, determination, and all desire became manifested. We remember what first creator is Karandakashaya Vishnu, is Mahavishnu, and second creator is Garbhodakashaya Vishnu, and third creator is Kshirdakashaya Vishnu. And Garbhodakashaya Vishnu, he create Brahma, and Brahma is the second creator, and he create material world. And this verse we can understand, and we see that Paramatma, a plenary expansion of the Supersoul Personality of Godhead, Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is sitting on the heart, and every body, in tree, in animals, in human being, everywhere is Paramatma is available. Because of that, the Paramatma give us permission to do something. We have only desire. Because of that, we need to purify our desires. How is possible? We need to concentrate our mind on the lotus feet of Sri Krishna. It's difficult sometimes. We think like this, it's so difficult. But it's also not so difficult. If we are following the process who gave to us Srila Prabhupada, it's simple. If we wake up before 4 o'clock, if we are going to Mangalarati and then chanting 16 rounds, and then Guru Puja, this Darshan deities, and then Srimad Bhagavatam class, and then Prasadam, and then some activities. Not difficult. It's not so difficult. Very easy. But mind told us, no need. You can. For you is best. For you is better to sense gratification. And he told, no need to go Mangalarati. You can sleep nicely. You can sleep 5, 6, 7 8 p.m., 8 a.m., and then watching TV, take food. No need to offer to Krishna, because who is it? Krishna. I am Krishna. Mind told like this. But mind is very strong, and is coarse. Mind is our coarse. It's material. Because of mind, we stay in this material world. Only because of this. But when you use your mind properly, you can go out from this material condition and go to spiritual world. We have this beautiful practice, is devotional service, and it is very easy to understand. It's very powerful, very powerful. Every part of this bhakti yoga is very powerful. When you're chanting your rounds, it's so powerful, because yesterday I read one quote from Srimad Bhagavatam, that in this yuga, all mantras is no work, because no properly pronunciation. We don't have some qualities. Brahman don't have these qualities to pronounce properly these mantras. But we have Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and everybody can chant Hare Krishna. Everybody, everywhere, every time you can chant. Even in toilet, you can chant Hare Krishna. And this mantra include all energies, of all mantras. No need another mantras. Hare Krishna mantra is a perfect mantra. It's Krishna himself. And then we can understand also powerful of Mangalarati. In Mangalarati we can chant properly our worshipping mantras also to Guru Ashtaka, and then we sing to Nrsimhadev and worship Tulasi, and then Guru Puja also. And it's like a vaccine, it's like a vaccine. Before, when you go to outside from temple, or you go outside from your apartment, your house, you make it all preparing for yourself. And does it mean you chanting nicely, worshipping nicely, take prasadam nicely, and go to fight with Maya. Go to fight with your mind, with another's living entities. And does it mean we must be very seriously in this process? It's not like a very easy, but it's same time. It's very easy, because everything is everybody can understand what to do. If somebody don't understand, they can ask senior devotee or Guru Maharaj. He ask, what to do with my life, Guru Maharaj? And he can told, just surrender to Krishna. How is possible? Do this, do this, do this. Don't do this, don't do this. Do this. For everybody is personally. But same rules and regulations we have is for regulative principles, 16 rounds, and take prasadam, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, chanting Hare Krishna, and mind became peacefully, because after some time mind can understand, okay, I need to do what we need. Because if you don't engage your mind properly, he is like a child. He is running everywhere. Take this, playing, and go away, and then cry, and then smile, and completely is difficult to control. But when you give some work, some activities, and we can engage our mind properly. And also I have some quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam, is 11 canto, 23 chapter, and 44 text shloka about mind. I want to read this just a little bit from Srimad Bhagavatam, some few sentences. Although present alone with the struggling mind within the material body, this super soul is not endeavoring, because he is already endowed with transcendental enlightenment. Activities as my friend, he simply witness from his transcendental position. Other infinitesimal spirit soul, on the other hand, have embraced this mind, which is the mirror reflecting the image of the material world. Thus, I have become engaged in enjoying object of desire, and I am entangled and due to contact with the modes of nature. Does it mean we are thinking what? We are body, we are mind, we are false ego, but we are soul. And everybody can understand, if we are soul, why we are suffering? Who is suffering? If I am soul, I am not this body. Even if I can understand, I am this body. Okay, I am material energy. I am fire. I am earth. I am water. I am ether. But who is suffering? If it is material energy, who is suffering? On the other hand, if we understand, I am soul, but soul is spiritual. It's not possible to suffer for soul. But who is suffering? If soul is not possible to suffer, body is not possible to suffer, but who is suffer actually? In the 11th canto, we can read this about what suffer is false ego. It's not body completely, exactly, and also not soul. But because of false ego, we can thinking, oh, I am so suffer. But who am I? I am soul. I am eternally. And for me, it's not possible to suffer. Because of that is only some false understanding. It's not properly understanding of our position. And also, one more quote. If you say that these people are the cause of my happiness and distress, then there is the place of the soul in such a conception. This happiness and distress pertain not to the soul but to the interactions of material bodies. If someone bites his tongue with his own teeth, at whom can be become angry in his suffering? It is more details is there. Although bodily pleasure and pain are felt by the soul, one must tolerate such duality, understanding it to be a creation of one's own material mind. If one accidentally bites his own tongue or lip, he cannot become angry and pull out his own teeth. Similarly, all living beings are individual parts and parcels of God, and thus non-different from each other. All of them are meant to serve the Supreme Lord and spiritual quality. If the living beings give up their master's service and instead quarrel among themselves, they will be forced to suffer by the laws of nature. If the conditioned souls establish an artificial relationship of affection based on the material body and having nothing to do with God, then time itself will destroy such a relationship, and they will be subjected to further suffering. But if the individual living entities understand each other to be the same family, all having connection with the Supreme Lord, their mutual friendship will develop. Thus, one should not exhibit anger that will be harmful to oneself and others. Although the Brahmana was received kind offering of charity from some people and being harassed and beaten by others, he denied that these people were the ultimate cause of his happiness and distress. For he was fixed on the platform of self-realization beyond the material body and mind. It's perfect understanding for everybody. He told, all these living entities is not like a cause of my distress and happiness. All causes of my happiness and distress is my mind, only my mind. And one little more. If the soul himself were the cause of happiness and distress, then we could not blame others, since happiness and distress would be simply the nature of the soul. According to this theory, nothing except the soul actually exists. And if we were to perceive something besides the soul, that would be illusion. Therefore, since happiness and distress do not actually exist in this concept, why become angry at oneself or others? Because the dead body does not feel pleasure or pain, our happiness and distress are due to our own consciousness, which is the nature of the soul. It is not, however, the origin function of the soul to enjoy material happiness and suffer material distress. These are produced by ignorant material affection and enmity based on the false ego. Our involvement in the sense gratification drags our consciousness into the material body. There it is shocked by the invaluable bodily pains and problems. On the spiritual platform there is neither material happiness nor distress, because there the living consciousness is fully engaged without personal desire in the devotional service of the Supreme Lord. This is the actual position of happiness, aloof from false bodily identification. Rather than usually becoming engaged with others for one's own foolishness, one should take to self-realization and solve the problem of life. This is our own problem. We are foolishness. Thinking I'm this body, I am this mind, I am this member of family, but some properly understanding is there. One should take to self-realization and solve the problems of life. It does mean the goal of life is our goal of life is self-realization. Who I am, what to do in this material world, who is creator, what the relationship with him we have. These are our main questions in this material world. And how to understand I am the soul. We have practice, and best to understand this, the best way to understand this is Harinam Sankirtan. Lord Chaitanya gave us very powerful process. It's Harinam Sankirtan. When you go outside to make Harinam, you do this for you, and you do this for Guru Parampara, you do this for Krishna himself, and you do this for another living entities. Does it mean everybody have this good things for everybody? Because if you go to outside to make Harinam, your consciousness is up. And every living entity who heard this Harinam, these holy names, they could understand I am not this body. And also Krishna is satisfying, and Guru Parampara is satisfying, Guru Maharaj is satisfying, everybody is satisfied. Because of Harinam. It's a perfect process who gave us. In this yuga is only one process, is Harinam. Because of that we need to do this daily. Somebody can prepare some food, somebody can mopping, somebody can repair something, somebody can drive a car, somebody can distribute books, but everybody can must engage his body and mind in proper way. It's perfect for everybody. It's very easy for everybody. We can try and do this together because the Sankirtana is activities together. We can do this and try to satisfy Krishna, because every time he is satisfying, for his is not some necessary, but it is necessary for us, because we need to purify our hearts, our mind, and go back to Godhead, to Krishna. Okay, some questions? Is there maybe some commentary?
So, how is it that the false ego is suffering? Because it's, as far as I can understand, false ego is matter.
Matter.
So, if false ego is suffering, why we are suffering?
It's illusion. It's illusion. Because false ego, it doesn't mean I think I am this body, but I am not this body. This is thinking. It is same false ego, because it's illusion.
It's a concept.
Yes. It's illusion. I am not this body, but I think I am this body, because of that I am suffering. This is false ego. Yes.
So can I say something about this topic? That I have learned. It is that our false ego, it makes us think some things, and when we think about things, it creates emotions. And emotions create chemicals in our body, and that's why we actually suffer. So good things and bad things. That's why we feel it like that.
Yes. Granth Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai.